Do we?
Your discretion is advised, but will be completely ignored.
Spend time with your family? Sure I do. Good.
Like TV from other dimensions has a somewhat looser feel to it. Yeah, it's got an almost improvisational tone.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another fabulous episode of the Wrestling Asylum. To those who were here last week, I apologize for my absence. I'm sure y'all understand work is work, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we have a very exciting episode today. I got to be honest with you, though, as far as I can see, it might just be me. Oh,
Sorry, I've been running around like a chicken with my...
where have you been?
I forgot to delete the evidence. Shit.
You know, I've been trying to contact you all week.
Uh-huh.
You know, we didn't even talk about today's show. Where have you been?
You know, the last few weeks have been kind of...
A little tense, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Eric. Come on, Eric. You good?
Hi, kitties.
Oh, no.
I've been gone a while, you see.
Oh, no. What have we done?
Eric asked me to go away and recharge the old battery. I did. Oh, and hello to one of my lovely little guard doggies. How are you, my love? But before we get underway next week, the week of All Hallows Eve, I have a very special treat in mind. You see, the chair needed a fine-tuning, and it's ready. Mercedes Monet!
Oy.
I tried to play by Eric's rules. 10 belts, 11 belts. I blew Tony Khan in order to get to where I'm at. And you're doing this. I finally told Eric enough was enough. And I just had to appear. But I'll give you more on that later. For now, let's go with the program, shall we?
11 goddamn belts. 11 motherfucking goddamn son of a bitchin' belts.
We're going to talk about that later on and grind my gears. And obviously, he's got something he's going to want to say about next week. But folks, you know what it is. It's the Wrestling Asylum. It's Sunday morning. We got to pay the bills. Like, share, subscribe, stay notified. Telegram, baby mama, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. What can Brown do for you? And bite me. Also, if you haven't done it already, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, both here on the OTTR network and with our friends here at Hardcore Sports. But now we got some extra bills we got to pay, and it goes a little something like this. Make sure you check out the Linktree/Off the Top Rope podcast. This is where you're going to find all the links to all our episodes, all the archives, where you can talk with us, where you can watch us, where you can listen to us. And hey, Apple, show some love, would you? But folks, make sure, don't forget, We got some great brands we want you to show some love to. That's W Energy, lots of flavors, 10% off with the promo code OTTR Mob. Kick that coffee habit. You'll be glad you did. You'll thank me later. And of course, Okazi Clothing, 15% off. They got some killer merch. And you can look so swag up in the club, getting on the ladies or the fellas for you ladies out there. Same thing with Habits, 365, 15% off with the promo code. Some cool colors. I dig them. Swag. And of course, Swift Energy, 10% off using that promo code. And don't forget to go to the bonfirestore.com/Off the Top Ropes podcast. You can get the Pod Mob merch, the Pod Mob men, Blackheart's Angels. Shout out to them for my special appearance yesterday. Camo, tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. We are getting closer and closer to the holidays. So if you want to share that special look with a lovely lady or fella who's also a pro wrestling fan of the mob, give us some love, would you please? We'll thank you for it later. We got designs, we got looks, we got the new logo, we got the retro logos, we got different colors. I wouldn't mind a purple and an orange, but I digress. We got the new logo there, so trust me. Go some love. Again, that's bonfirestore.com/network. And never, ever, ever think for a minute that the Pod Mob won't love you for it, because you know we will. But, as the other guy alluded to, later on in the program, we got a piss match of sorts this week, but we're going to talk about that later. And, the electric chair. Mercedes Moné, I just can't for the life of me. Tony. Oh, fuck. AP, God almighty.
Oh,
yeah, we know about that. But before we get underway,
they want to turn Bobby Lashley into a weeaboo. I'm so excited.
Yeah, apparently. That's
He's
why
not even with the company. That's the best part. I love it. I can't wait. Can't wait to see horrible auto-generated storylines.
Yep, I agree with you. But we're going to talk about that later because before we get underway, last night, two shocking moments from Wrestle Dream. The first was the Ops full heel turn as they attacked the Hangman after Hangman successfully retained against Samoa Joe. But the shocking conclusion of the main event saw the return of Sting to aid Darby Allin, and Jon Moxley is now Darby's bitch after he uttered those two words. I quit.
Man hasn't been retired a year.
Yeah, golden rule. Think of it like this. Darby is Sting's wrestling, child, and he's like, daddy ain't gonna let this happen, motherfucker. Not on my watch. So shout out to them. As always, AEW killed it with the pay-per-view. Hey, trolls, fuck you. You ain't shit. Oh, wait, I forgot. I think somebody else wanted to tell you that for all you trolls out there.
You ain't shit.
That's not a fair assessment, honestly, if you think about it.
True.
To say that AEW's pay-per-views are really that great, when they're great when comparing it to dog shit.
They are compared to what WWE has been putting out recently.
That's what I'm saying.
With me. And you know what? I will say this. TNA has been putting on some good shit too. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, I don't know if you caught all of Monday Night Raw, but the conclusion, I didn't see it coming. Not this soon. Folks, that's right. The Vision has betrayed Seth Rollins ever since SummerSlam, where Seth deceived us all and aligned with Heyman, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, moments after CM Punk won the world title at SummerSlam after the ultimate betrayal back at WrestleMania. Well, Seth cashed in, and since then, the Vision has been doing everything to protect the world champion. But going into Crown Jewel, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, had that man's number, and Heyman gave him a come to Jesus scenario if he lost. Monday night, earlier in the evening, we learned that CM Punk was now, one more time, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. But the shocking conclusion saw Braun Breaker spear the Visionary, and eventually Bronson Reed tsunami'd Seth Rollins with Heyman praising them both. And as you could see, the question is this a betrayal or is it another swerve? And the man they call the Visionary being one step ahead once again, and that says now number one contender and bitter rival. So, Nick, what were your thoughts about that whole situation?
I think they pulled the trigger kind of soon, but I could be wrong. Again, wrestling dirt sheets are wrestling dirt sheets, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. From my understanding, Seth needs injury leave, so they kind of pulled the trigger on squashing this whole faction to begin with. They want to take the belt off of Seth, which I could see it going to Braun Breaker specifically, not Bronson Reed. Ugh.
Why do you say ugh?
I like Bronson Reed. Okay. All right. Context. This is a personal story to me, so don't take this like the wrong way. Like Bronson Reed is okay. I went to WrestleMania 40 and I waited in line for like 45 minutes to meet Bronson Reed. Very cool dude, but 45 minutes for him to write on a white piece of paper with nothing else on it except like WWE World logo at the very top. Just write BR on a piece of paper. And I was like, that's great. Love that for me. So,
right.
And I don't know where that is anymore. I think I got rid of that a while ago.
I totally get it. Here's the thing for me. All right. Okay. Just me. Okay. Bronson Reed does not, in my opinion, he's a monster, but he doesn't move the needle, as in, selling merch.
Yeah. I've yet to see a Bronson Reed shirt.
No shit, KB. Hey, the math did not math on this shit, and we had to use Steiner math to make it make sense. If you know what we're talking about, go check out Scott Steiner during his time in TNA. You'll thank us later, and you'll get a good laugh out of it. Okay, so back up. You said it was soon. You think there's an injury here?
Yeah, I think Seth needs injury leave time, so they're just going to write him off for a while.
Here's what I would do. I would have waited till. Here's how I have it. This is just me. Seth has to face Punk. We know this. Get Punk wherever you're going to have it. Chances are we're going to be going to the Survivor Series. Here's what I do. This is just me. All right. You would have yours truly do the following.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
I didn't say fuck you yet. What the hell? Here's what I would do. One, I would first see where I'm going to have to write Seth off. Do I do it on a random Monday Night Raw like they did with EO and the Women's World Title in Buffalo? Hard to do. However, if I want to get a buy out of this and get, because we all know that, make some money, get Seth to Survivor Series. He doesn't have to wrestle. He can do the promos. He can do what Austin did when they had to do whatever during, when they were getting into the invasion bullshit. No one. After the incident with Booker T and the axe kick thing. I digress. Anywho, so get to Survivor Series. Seth tells the Vision, stay away. This is shades of Ragusta Taguchi and Prince Devitt before Devitt came to WWE when he had founded the Bullet Club. It's the night of his final match as the founding member. Him leaving, AJ Styles coming in to take his place, blah, blah, blah. If you're a New Japan fan, you'll understand where I'm going with this. Reed and Breaker stay out of it. Heyman walks Seth down the aisle, goes to stay with them. Listen, Paul, stay out of this. This is personal. And it's personal for you as it is for me. It's not that I don't respect or love for what you do. This is more of a, I don't want to put it. I got to do it. I need to know. Alone. Reminiscent of Punk's return 2013. And Chicago at Payback. Where Punk shortly after tells Paul, hey, there's some things I need to do by myself. I know you're around. And then Heyman betrays Punk. You go through that. Halfway through Seth's defense, we start exposing the injury a little bit, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And we build to the crescendo where Seth acts like he's faking it. Punk and him are on the outside. Ref is distracted. Heyman comes down, trying to get Ref, trying to get him to the back. Nobody knows it. Both Bronsons go to interfere. Bronson Reed gets hit by Breaker. Breaker gets knocked out by Seth. Here's what happens. Clean W for Punk. He retains the gold. Then, after the match, the Vision's in the ring. Seth's like, sorry, blah, blah. They're like, it's good, it's good. Then we get shades of how Cody tried to take over the Bullet Club. And that's where I would have had Braun Breaker just not set off his fucking ass. Like, bam! Warp fucking speed. Okay? That's how I would have booked it. And there's where you can write him off.
I just don't know if they have the time to do that because they probably wanted to get Seth on injury leave so he can have surgery or whatever the fuck needed to be done so he can be back in time for those pay-per-views.
I don't think he's going to be back in time.
Not for Survivor Series, but for Mania, probably.
Mania, probably, yes. But to be honest, thank you. I will say this. If you think, at least right now, if, excuse me, we're getting into fall down here now. If you are going to take Seth and write him off, you know what you should have done? And this is where I think Hunter screwed the pooch. I think what you should have done was simple. Have that title match on Raw. Punk shocks everybody. Wins, and that's where you have them do it.
See, why didn't ChatGPT think of that?
That was Christy. Welcome in. I'm telling you now, Christy, that's fucking stupid. We cannot risk that. We've done that too many times in the past 2 years. You know that? I know that.
Maybe. I could see it.
We have seen it multiple times. not just with Vince or TKO. We've seen it in AEW.
Yay! Another title tournament.
Hang on. Do I need to remind you the shit show that was 2022? Do I need to remind you how many fucking stupid tournaments in 2022 Tony Khan had to put up through no fault of his own because the guy he was giving the ball to kept dropping it, and it wasn't for entering puberty either.
And now he has the opposite effect of instead of having to do a tournament every 2 weeks to crown a new champion, he's like, let's just put all the belts on one person.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is if you fuck Chris Statlander, I'm going to have a fucking fit. And Tony Khan, you're going to get roasted worse than I've roasted you twice before. Depending on the severity of the injury, KB's got a point. But I would have wrote it that way for Monday night. Now, see, if they wanted the shock factor for Monday night, that was one way of doing it. The way I pitched it, I would have done because that would have been more logical.
Yeet. Yeah.
Please don't kill the messenger.
I mean, I'm not a liar, but, here's the other thing before we get on to the next piece of business today. All right. To me, that felt almost Vince-like. Not saying that in a derogatory manner, but you get where I'm coming at, right, Nick? More of this was impulsive and didn't think it through. This was on the fly, last minute shit.
Impulsive?
Uh-huh.
Did you say impulsive? Are you a Logan Paul? Are you a Logan Pauler? Are you a Logan Pauler, Eric?
Not a chance. I'm using Triple H's legal name, Paul Levesque.
All those in the comments. Do you think that Eric is a Logan Pauliac? Y'all think he's a Logan Pauler? He's a an LP gang. Votes down in the comments.
Oh, if any of wow. God damn it.
You're gonna have to do a whole electric chair segment.
Exactly what I have said for a long time. And the only reason I said Pauler is because guess what? The name of the current head of creative's name is Paul.
You said impulsive, which is the name of his stupid podcast. You're gonna have to.
I'm also drinking water, slap nuts.
You're gonna have to do a whole electric chair on Logan Paul just to get out of this one, bud.
Will you not spoil the season finale? What the fuck?
Wait, look. We have a lot of things going on in the season finale. Don't you worry, kiddos. We have some candy for you. We're good. It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, and I might just sing Batsy Smells for them this year if they've been good, boys and girls. But I digress. In conclusion, this was more of an impulsive situation, like the old man would last minute. Motherfucker, you better. Oh, no. That's in the archives. That's in the archives, folks. This motherfucker's got a whole nother load of shit coming his way. I'm just waiting for the motherfucker to show up. I'm waiting for his ass to appear so I can shit all over him again and use his deep fried head as toilet paper.
What? You don't like the gigantic Prime logo in the middle of the ring?
I like to take his bottle, give him the map so he knows where to shove every one of those bottles of Prime.
What? You don't like KSI in a Prime bottle costume? No, that wasn't your thing.
Fuck himself as far as I'm concerned. He sucks.
Big ass forehead.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I know, TJ. I know. Okay. But now we got get to some happy moments. And I think you'll love this one because, you know, back in the summer, we had a shocking situation, and it led us to what happened at Bound for Glory. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. At Bound for Glory, it finally happened. Mike Santana has done it. He's done it. He's put TNA back in the ball game. Back at Battleground this past summer, Joe Hendry, the world champion, defended the TNA title against Trick Williams, and the shocking conclusion led to Trick Williams being TNA champion. Over the course of this summer, Trick Williams has defended against the likes of Joe Hendry, Santana, Moose, among others. Santana, not to be denied, wanted to be the one to defeat Trick Williams and reclaim TNA's top prize. This past weekend, live in Massachusetts, Trick Williams would have a one-on-one, and well, a bloody Mike Santana would pull it off in a match that put smile on my face. And just as he was celebrating, the dual winners of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian, failed to cash in. But in the closing moments, a proud daughter hugging her father, Daddy saying, "This was for you." Santana, one half of the former tag team Pride and Powerful. Mike Santana, tonight, I say this, 7 days removed. The red and yellow brand is back in the fucking ball game. Let me talk to you. Yeah. The new TNA World Champion. And that's just a fucking fact of life. Thoughts, feelings, emotions.
Well, I was supposed to be at that show, but fuck all the fake friends. They can go fuck themselves. But
What happened?
just some bullshit. A brother of mine who was supposed to be my brother is still in contact and friends with someone that I very much don't like, my ex, and he's kind of a fence-sitter piece of shit. So I made the decision for him. So I ended up not going. But other than that,
You
at least, yeah. Oh, at least the TNA Championship is on, a TNA superstar.
You should have gone by yourself, sold the other one at the door like I would have.
Oh no! Like my friend, an actual friend, a mutual friend of all of us, had like all of our tickets, and I just instead of ruining everyone else's time, I was like, just take my fucking ticket, dude. I don't want to even see that dude's face.
Yeah, I get it.
I'd rather not ruin other people's time,
Nope, I respect that. But overall, I agree with you. Having the TNA title back on TNA programming, right way to go, right decision to make. But above all else, I'm going to say this. This goes out to your ex, Nick. I hope you appreciate it.
Thank you, Eric. I hope every day that she loses her nursing license.
Say that again.
Thank you, Eric. I hope every day that she loses her nursing license.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no, I just hate her. But it's okay.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. All right, I get where you're coming from. So anyway, overall, now that it's back on TNA programming where it belongs, where do you see this headed?
Hopefully the end of this partnership. I'm begging. Make TNA itself again. And I really hope WWE isn't going to buy them, praying that they don't.
MTNA squared. Make TNA again. Make TNA again. You have hit that on the nail, sir.
Because
That is forward.
if W buys them,
Oh,
they're gonna port all of their catalog off of the TNA Plus app, which the TNA Plus app works fine. They're gonna take all that.
They do that, we're fucked.
They're gonna take all that and they're gonna port it into ESPN Plus with everything else, and it's just gonna
and then we're all 180 over screwed.
Yeah. I'm gonna retire from wrestling at the end of this year. AI storylines, no more John Cena. Like, what's the point?
Right.
I have a friend that's been making that argument this whole time of what else is there to watch once John Cena retires? Does it matter anymore?
Here's the thing: there's only one left. Well,
Yeah.
Brock could be counted as two because we all know he's been freed and cleared of everything. We've discussed that.
No one wants to see Brock.
Hang on. There's only one left, and I think you know who I'm thinking.
If it isn't Edge, I don't care. Honestly.
Okay.
Man.
The only one that remains out of that
they had
class,
a match.
He's the only one left.
They had a match.
I know that, but what I'm saying to you is once Cena's gone, Randy is all that remains of that era.
Yeah, but
think about it.
Do you think he's gonna get the never seen 17? I don't think so.
No, I don't think he wants to do that. I think you want to do that for a young up and comer. Randy doesn't need that.
I can't see that ever happening again. Honestly.
Hey, maybe if you and I are in our like 80s and it happens, we're like, oh, our hip.
I could see a long title reign longer than Roman's. I could see a longer than Roman's title reign more than a 17, 18 time champion.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder what Mercedes Moné. Never mind. We're going to discuss that later.
The faux belts that don't mean anything.
No, we're talking about the indie promotions and then, trying to say that the Owen Hart tournament belt counts when it don't. Dumb bitch.
Did the Greatest Royal Rumble belt count? Does the Saudi whatever the fuck stupid belt that they just did count? Do those count?
No, they're just trophies. This dumb bitch thinks she can use that. Hey, I gotta say this. KB's not wrong. Levon Slater, Javon Evans. Overall, who do you see as Santana's first opponent now that he's champion?
Bring back Moose. Bring back Moose. I want to see Moose.
Keep Moose waiting for a little while. Make the heart grow fonder.
I love Moose.
Well, okay then. We will get you some Moose.
He's awesome.
Oh.
Moose.
Moose. Easy. On the grill. Shut up.
We should get Moose on the show sometime.
I wish. If I had the money, it'd be a whole different ball game. Hey, for all you trolls out there who think they know. Shit. And that pertains to, certain other things, but I digress. One thing that I will say is, in all honesty, to me, it was nice, at the very least, to see that Santana had that moment with his daughter, knowing what he's gone through. That was...
I had a little bit of PTSD seeing that because I know it's TNA, but we all know what WWE is willing to do in front of people's children. We all know.
Really not fucking bring that up, for the love of Christ.
Bring what up? Everything that's ever happened?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is TNA. Thankfully, they didn't go that far.
Yeah, thankfully they didn't punt kick him in the middle of the ring in front of his child.
This is true.
Which is definitely something that at least Vince era would do.
Yeah, tell me about it.
They're all right, so you're gonna win the TNA World Championship back for your brand. back for your company, off of our company. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have Randy Orton RKO you and punt kick you in the temple in front of your child. How does that feel?
Right. All right. So here's the other thing I will say. Overall, great solid match. I think in the weeks ahead we're going to get something special, really special. But, time will tell. It's nice to finally have the TNA title on a TNA talent where it belongs. So with that being said, I think the inmates have something they want to say, and it goes like this. Wait. I think it's a little bit louder.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How'd the studio audience get in here?
I don't know. What the hell?
What's going on in here?
Wait. I forgot. So remember earlier when the other guy kind of made a quick appearance?
What other guy?
Quit playing coy, Nick. I may have inadvertently left the door open a little bit. Some of the inmates are deciding to come play.
This isn't Canada. You can't just leave the doors unlocked.
Good luck with that. Okay, so as we are about to go to the break here, folks, I want you to get your libation, because stick around, because we don't have our normal segment this week. We have a piss match I think you're going to be shocked to talk about. And then I have what's on my mind, but somebody else is going to make a quick hi to tell you what's about to happen next week. Because Mercedes Monet, you've drawn both our ire. Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to see the doctor and get those meds checked. Memo to me, menu after my meeting. And I'm not your buddy.
Brought to you by Canada.
We'll be back after this commercial break. But before we go to break, just remember, I'm your buddy, Dad.
Stick around. You won't want to miss this piss match. You won't even our boy Eric won't even believe what's about to happen.
But wait a minute. We'll be back right after this short break. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend.
I wouldn't mind being sponsored by Canada.
Remember, blame Canada. If you know, you know. We'll be right back after this break.
It is I, the technical alchemist, David Mercury, and I'm bringing a special message to you. Listen in to OTTR, Off the Top Rope Broadcast. Yeah.
Hey, yo, this is your friendly neighborhood Red Dog here, eating pizza. No, not from Pizza Hut, not from, any other place. From Luigi's. That's the place that we going to. That's the place we eating at. See, the camera's not even on me no more. So, as your friendly neighborhood Red Dog and your favorite mercenary, I approve of that pizza.
October 24th, Supernova Wrestling presents Halloween Chaos. And you got the flyest in the room in the Zarba Cup tournament finale, the finals, finally. I'm so tired of waiting. I'm tired of the opportunity just slipping through my hands, and I'm not getting the time to kick that door in like I'm used to. I've been underutilized here at Supernova, and now, Penny, for your thoughts. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of having to prove my point to every single one of you here on the roster or in management. I'm gonna walk out the television champion. I don't care if you're Frank Bones, Billy Avery, Aries, I heard you're not coming because you're scared of me, bro. Sorry to hear that, cousin. Better luck next time. Maybe when I win the championship, you'll be first in line to fight me. Other than that, I'm tired of this game. I'm tired of waiting. Come October 24th, you're going to see why I call myself the real main event, why I am the flyest in the room, and why I deserve to be a champion. I'm tired of having to relay the message to all you bozos. Stop playing with me, bro. Come on now. Yo, let's get out of here.
Now, I could talk about how you're an NWA superstar, or how you're a Supernova Wrestling OG, or how you were the favorite to win this. But I won't do that. Instead, I'd rather talk about how I've been calling you out for a year. Are your ears ringing yet? I told SNW management that I wouldn't be defending my title until they met my demands and gave me what I wanted. So, it's you and me now. The Hitman for Hire, Mr. Grimm, versus the World Openweight Champion, the Cold Hard Truth, Johnny Pierce, at Halloween Chaos in Lynn, Massachusetts on Friday, October 24th. And I am not only gonna make you wish you never came back here, but also make sure you never come back here again. This is not your home anymore. This is my house now.
Johnny Pierce in the house.
And apparently we have lost Nick. So while we try to get him back, I guess And we got him back.
I got kicked out of Streamlabs for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah, so I had to reload the whole thing.
Oh, Lord. Thankfully, we were able to get you back quick. It's Dukes! What up, Dukey? Ooh,
My boy Dukes.
That sounded a little gross, but Dukey in the building. What's up, Dukes? We are coming back from the break. Hope you enjoyed your Canada Dry. And I'm not talking about the drink. I'm talking about the women. Ew, KB. Seriously. That's a little creepy. Now, normally, Nick, you know, this is, I mean, we talked about it before the show, and it's Nick's piss match of the week. But before we get underway, you know, I did not see this coming. When you told me what we were going to talk about, I was in a bit of shock. So,
it was a bit of a change, yeah.
Center stage, bro. This.
Now people know what to expect at this point when they see Nick's piss match of the week. Usually, I hate on some wrestlers for a good 3 to 5 minutes, but this week, strap in, folks.
Like the title says, it ain't the piss match this week. This is a star match.
This is not a piss match. This is actually not a piss match. There is not a piss match this week. Not saying that there aren't matches that deserve it, but have you ever seen a match that's so good, shocked your expectations so much
on the clock too,
that you don't even want a piss match? You want to highlight a match. That's what this was. My boy, my man with the scariest elbow in the business, Ilya Dragunov is your U.S. champion. And for those who have been watching the last couple weeks that I've been doing these pits matches, you know how I feel when it comes to Sami Zayn and his underdog story. So for me to even give props to Sami, mind you, I love Sami, but the way they're booking him makes me really not want to like him. I have to give this match its props. Ilya Dragunov coming back out of nowhere, unexpected. And again, with Sami's current booking, I automatically assumed, oh no, he's coming back just to be buried by the underdog. No, it shocked all expectations. And that H-bomb that he hit, the last H-bomb where he hit the middle rope, devastating. That thing looked like it could legitimately knock someone's fucking head off.
Let me tell you something. All right, before we get underway with this. I was in pure and what the hell am I doing? I knew I meant to delete that evidence. Oh, shit. We'll digress. But anyway, as you see, I was kind of creating a little bit of anarchy in the background earlier this week. That's why you couldn't get in touch with me, Nick. Everything's just one big blur. But no, when that man's music hit, I knew. I went, oh, this is going to be good. I did not realize how good it would be.
Good enough to overtake the piss match of the week and make the match of the week.
Like I said, I changed the title to Star Match of the Week because it could have ended up being the piss match because we get the Russian Dragon back. We have one of the most dominant elbows in the business, as you said. The other thing is, for those who don't remember, he's been gone over a year. And we did not know when he would return. Like, I follow the guy on Twitter, and I tweet him a couple of times. Listen, even if you never came back, the memories you gave us fans, we will always remember. Your health, your well-being must come first. But if you show up, I said, motherfucker, the Mad Dragon better show his ass out. And Friday night, yes, he did. Holy shit, did he look good. He looked real good. Now, imagine this. We all know Dragunov dresses like a world champion. Wait till we see who he bumps into. Who else dresses like that?
On SmackDown specifically?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. You tell me.
Cody.
Bleh.
All right, now, if we're going to give this rating, I think Uncle Fats has something he'd like to say.
I give this match a 10. A fucking 10.
Yes, he does. As do we, because it was unexpected, out of fucking nowhere. Bro, when that dude's music hit, I almost fell out of my chair in shock. I went, that motherfucker in a year. Yes! I was over the fucking moon. You can call me a mark. I don't give a fuck. Kiss my ass. He ain't no ring general. He is the ring general. Take that moniker, slap it back on the Mad Dragon.
Oh, man. Give me Dragunov and Gunther. I want it.
We need the clip of shut up and take my money. Ooh. Remind me to do that at some point. But
notes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony.
Uh-huh. We are. I will tell you. Dragunov, do not sleep on Ilya Dragunov if you've never watched him. Remember his time in NXT, still on the Santana piece, and him and Trick. This felt like that. I've not felt a match like that in a long. This was just shy of 20 minutes. It delivered everything. KB has a thought. Thoughts? Nick?
Wait, I'm trying to read. What did he say?
Mello versus Dragunov for the title.
It'd be a good match. I just don't want Dragunov to lose it anytime soon.
No, I don't think that would happen.
I want him to kind of, not that the Intercontinental Championship is really highly regarded at this moment, but kind of like how Gunther did with the Intercontinental belt. I kind of hope that Dragunov can do with the U.S. belt, because the U.S. belt's been floundering for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Bring some prestige to it.
I totally agree. Also, breaking late last night, bassist Sam Rivers of Limp Bizkit passes away at 48 unexpectedly. Moment of silence, if we could. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. Late last night, it just popped up on my feed now.
WWE's favorite band.
Damn straight.
I can't believe they said that. What was that? I think it was WrestleMania 17.
17 is where it happened. 19 is where they performed.
Yeah, I remember one of those WrestleManias. They're like WWE's favorite band.
Anyway, so the other thing is twofold. One, this is Dragunov's moment in the sun to show what he can do and step up. What if somebody we don't see, and I'm not saying Mello, finally arrives on the main roster to challenge his oldest rival? He dethroned him for the NXT championship. They have a history. Could we see the arrival of a certain tricked whooped?
When are we going to get, different brands, but when are we going to get Braun versus Dragunov on the main roster?
That is one match I am salivating for.
I mean, no, Braun would. No, that would kind of pivot the whole story. I was gonna say Survivor Series is coming up. If Braun could dethrone Dom to get the IC championship, we could see it.
Get him. That's crazy.
I don't. Where to lie? I don't disagree. Here's my only concern. Okay, and you know this. It's time to disband the Judgment Day.
It's been time.
Guess what? This is how I feel about it. Ooh. Well, Dragunov was already on the main roster last year, KB. He got hurt on an episode of Raw. So
y'all already know how I feel. Bring Obafemi to the main roster.
Wow.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
Woo! 44, that's me! Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts. Woo!
Bring Obafemi. I want to see him go after Dragunov. I want to see him go after Breaker. I want to see him in general. Bring him to the main roster. Man is fabulous.
Well, I will say this. Overall, this was unexpected. I'm glad this wasn't actually the piss match because I'd have been very pissed. No pun intended.
It has zero right to be a piss match. Zero. The only downside I see to it, and I know they're building towards something, was Solo taking any of the time from that beautiful
I
match.
saw that and went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I literally flipped my shit.
Yeah, it was the only you can't have everything.
Oh, Obi makes Gunther his bitch. Oh, Gunther's Oba's bitch. That match happens. Obafemi whoops his ass.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put a pin in it. I love Obafemi. I just gushed about him for 2 minutes straight. I wouldn't say he would make Gunther his bitch. Gunther is the ring general. Like,
it don't matter.
Say what you will. Say what everyone can say.
Nick, you could call him the ring general. He could be a technician. Obafemi starts overpowering you. You better be able to find a way to get.
Good luck overpowering Gunther, though.
Look at what it took for Ricky Saints to beat him to become NXT champion.
But look at the size of Gunther. Like you got to beat that man down.
Let me tell you something. Gunther's only what, 6'3", 6'4"?
He's still a man. He's a monster, though.
Imagine Gunther trying to wrestle Great Khali.
Gunther is a monster, like almost Samoa Joe proportions of monster. The only difference is he won't disrespectfully walk away like Joe, which I love when Joe does that. Which all my favorites are retiring. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, that would be great if they locked in at Rumble. That would be unique. But folks, there is something I gotta tell you. I'm getting pretty fucking sick and tired of bitches who don't know what the fuck, who think that belts that are only meant as trophies actually count towards how many belts you have. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick, I think you know where I'm going with this. It's time to tell you all this week what really grinds our gears. Nick, I want to save my stuff, but I want to let you get yours off your chest. So if you have some things that are grinding your gears, center spotlight, man. I'm gonna find the words and make sure the other members of the studio aren't fucking around in here. So have at it for a few moments. I'll be right back.
I'm going to try to keep this concise, somewhat short, and definitely not sweet. So we're living in a futuristic world here where it seems like every day we're getting closer and closer to some form of a hellscape. When I heard that WWE is trying to integrate AI used storylines, first thing I did was text a very close friend of mine, and me and him have discussed that with John Cena's retirement, that we will be retiring from watching WWE. It is no longer needed. What more is there to watch without Jonathan Felix Cena Jr.? So when they put the cherry on top of using AI generated storylines, and they're going to work with a company and have a specific person be the head of AI writing, I knew that this was going to be bad. And then when I heard that they already generated a possible story where they wanted Bobby Lashley, who doesn't even work for WWE, to return and have a weird Asian obsession, who wanted to turn him into a fucking weeaboo, 40-plus-year-old, still looks amazing, Bobby Lashley. They want to make Bobby Lashley become a fucking weeaboo? For what? Who wants this? I hope that this flops so bad that they, honestly, I think people are starting to miss Vince. Vince might have had some of the worst booking decisions I've ever seen with my own two eyes, but at least he wasn't price gouging people out of the building. At least he kept families first. At least he wasn't making dumbass fucking AI generated content. You know what? Say what you will about Vince McMahon's dumb content. He's done a lot of it, but at least it was man-made. At least it came from a brain and not a fucking computer that you typed a prompt in. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Fix it, Triple H. Fix it, Paul! Fix it, Paul! Sorry, lost my cool there.
And that's what's grinding Nick's gears this week.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn. And you know me, I do controversial. I shoot from the hip. I have no filter. So there's a lot of things. But the number one thing that pisses me off is the mere fucking fact that we have this young, broad, bimbo, bumfuck bitch named Mercedes Moné, winning belts left and right, thinking her shit, her taint, her tickler, her whatever don't stink. And she's got 50 belts, 100,000 belts. Hey, I know how she got what she got. Watch this. That's what grinds my gears. When somebody has to sleep to get to the top or suck or fuck to get to the top instead of using your raw talent. Well, actually, Mercedes, if you had talent, we wouldn't say that about you. Unfortunately, unlike the other three horsewomen, they've all adapted their character. You've continued to stay the entitled boss bitch who thinks she's owed something. Yawn. Yawn.
Who the fuck are you?
Please don't kill the messenger.
Okay? What grinds my gears is being blindsided by one of your proteges and knocked the fuck out. Seth Rollins getting speared by Braun Breaker too soon, but fucking funny. Only thing that would have made it even better, Is Bronson Reed living up to his name of the shoe thief? That's god-awful shoes. Fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. Okay? What also grinds my gears, hello, Binky. What also grinds my gears, shout out to you for becoming the new OTTR champ, the now former champ. Says congratulations, job well done. Neither here nor there. Only 3 matches from Wrestle Dream fucked me over last night. One of them happened to be Jamie Hayter and Thekla. Did not see Jamie Hayter winning. So congratulations to Jamie Hayter. Thekla, you already know. Back to the point. What really grinds my gears is, yes, as Nick alluded to, AI trying to generate content. That's like trying to watch midget porn while feeding the birds. You just don't do it. Like, dude, come on. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm offended when people dismiss me as a hater. I don't like that.
They are trash. Horrible.
I mean,
what do you say fuck me for?
The fact that we have to even say that on this program, ew, nasty. What grinds my gears is we're now once again in a situation where we have to write somebody off for injury. This ain't ballet. We know this. But instead of having him impulsively, not impal, I missed you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I did that on purpose to see if you're all paying attention. And plus, the other guy's trying to come out, and I'm not ready for that bastard to come out yet.
Is the other guy an impulsive fan?
That other motherfucker would like to roast him to his face. KSI, too. But I digress. What also really grinds my fucking gears is the fact that we have a situation where we just had to write up Jacob Fatu, and the IWC automatically thinks, oh, Cody turned heel. Suck a cock! WWE fans, read my big red lips. You're not ready for that yet. God, I'm about to go into a rant, and I haven't had one of these migraine-making rants in almost a year and a half. The IWC, you are so fucking dumb. Oh my Christ. Exactly my point. You are not prepared for a Cody heel run. You couldn't hack it. Go watch what he did when he left WWE. Go watch what he did in TNA. Then on to Bullet Club in Japan. It's how he became beloved so much. But he had to be an asshole to get it. You're not ready for that. Because, by the way, you would need the "Who told you tonight was open mic night" bitch at his side, his lovely wife. Cody Rhodes turns heel, you fucking fans will start crying. You thought John Cena's heel turn, as shitty as it was, made you cry? Cody's gonna make you cry, and he's gonna drink your tears and piss out money. You're not ready. So this conceived fuckface bullshit notion, like when you eat Arby's and you have massive doses of taking a shit, Arby's isn't where you have the meat. Fans will kiss that motherfucker. And as KB alluded to, if you know, you know. Where do you think they stole the idea for the crown jewel ring? I'm not going to tell you. You got to go figure that out, children. That's all I got to say. But If the IWC thinks they're ready for Cody Rhodes as a heel, let me explain something. You're not. And you can be pissed.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Not ready. It's like eating Arby's and Taco Bell at the same time and ending up having to throw up and shit at the same time. It's just stuff you don't want to endure. It's not something you want to go through. What also grinds my gears is this conceited notion that that you actually still believe the fuckers who do the dirt sheets. It's almost funny. It proves that your inadequate ability to teach and educate yourself. Oh, look at the Snapdragon. Makes me laugh. David Meltzer, I've roasted you on multiple occasions. You are the epitome of mom should have swallowed. The whole IWC would have thanked your mother for her kind sacrifice. What the fuck? That was your daily dose of TNA. We need the other one, but yeah, we'll talk about that later, boss. It involves Bailey. But in conclusion, what grinds my gears is female wrestlers who have to suck their way to being champion, AI being used to create content instead of using your brain and common sense and reading the goddamn audience. What's next? AI generated wrestlers? Like actual AI controlled robot wrestlers? Thank you. Thank you. How fast? Had the women, the children, and the number 0 were coming. If Cody ever dyes his hair black in WWE, I want everybody within the sound of my voice to bend over, lick your own cinnamon ring, and kiss your ass as a fan goodbye. You're fucked. You are going to kiss that ring. You are one. Your blood pressure as a fan will be 180 over anal.
Hey, not to rush the end of the show or anything, but I got to take a wicked Charlotte. So,
well, let the good people at home do that. Tell the good people at home where to find you, and we will let you take a wicked Charlotte. Nick isn't Nick unless he shits on the daughter of the 16-time world champion, the 2-time Hall of Famer.
At least once a show.
Okay, Mr. Nekro, tell the good people where to find you, and make sure you're still watching because something special is going to be told. So tell them before you have to go, make sure Charlotte made it to the
Nick Nekro on all social media platforms. Do not find me on Facebook. My name on there is different, and I don't want to know you that well. Check me out on Twitch at Nick Nekro, but at the very end of Nekro, instead of a regular O, it is a 0. Lately, we've been playing Silent Hill F, but we're going to be changing that up. So check me out. Honestly, good luck catching my streams. They're usually very late. So that's it for me.
All right, go take Charlotte to this beach. I know she wants to catch her tan.
All love to those that watch our show, and I will see you all next week. Eric, it is always a pleasure, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon. If you can get back to me, all week I've been trying to talk to you, but I've been getting the other guy.
What do you want from me? I told him to take a break. He gets pissy when he's going.
Communication, Eric. I signed up for a show with you, not the other guy.
All right. Well, you get to meet me soon. You might like me better. I don't.
Watch it, Eric. I'm watching you.
I'll see you next week.
All love, everybody.
Yes.
Peace and chicken grease and all that.
Yep. Go take Charlotte to the freaking beach, would you?
I
And
will.
don't forget to bring some biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy. All right. Peace out, y'all. All love.
Well, folks, before we get out of here, you saw it at the beginning of the program. It is him. It's real. I think I play this. I told you my asylum expands in so many ways and twists and turns, and well, I think you're going to get the point now.
Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Spend time with the family? Sure I do. Good. Unless a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a good man.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
For weeks, you've been kind of seeing he's getting antsy, and well, Mercedes Monet, you just had to provoke us. And well, that doesn't do very well for me. So you've seen the hair show up, the lips. Thank God my face hasn't gone pale yet. Crap, that's coming soon. Shit. But folks, next week, holidays begin with Halloween. Halloween episode. It's going to be fun. Say hello to a cute little puppy. My little guard dog. Oh, one of my loving guarding hyenas. Oh, Lily. Yeah, Mr. J missed the show. Yes, he does. Okay, let me kiss you. Let Mr. J finish the show. Let Mr. J finish the show and he'll give you all the kisses you want. Give him 2 minutes. But next week, Eric the Joker will appear. I told you you'd see me without the makeup. Mercedes Monet has pushed me to my limit and has forced me to bring him back. I did not want to. The bitch had me coming. That being said, tune in next week. This about wraps it up for this edition of the Wrestling Asylum. Make sure you do that big thing for us as we always ask you at the beginning. Hit that like, share, subscribe, stay notified, Telegram, Google+, your sister's ass, Pony Express, what can Brown do for you? Fuck FedEx and fuck the U.S. Postal Service. Don't forget to check out our great brands, Swift Energy, Dubby Energy, Habits 365 and Okazi Clothing. Make sure you go to the link tree. Stay up to date with all the latest episodes. If you missed the Pod Mod Men on Friday night, led by Blackheart, check that out. The replay is up there on YouTube, on the network, in the archives. And don't forget to check out our good friends over at the OT at Hardcore Sports. Always giving you the latest sports content every single day. And of course, if you missed the ladies of Blackheart's Angels yesterday, the replay is up in the archives, and I think a certain somebody made an appearance. I'm just saying. But make sure you do that. Don't forget to check out the Bonfire store and get some merch, show some love. We're getting closer to the holiday season, so if you want to get some good gift ideas for your fellow fans of the show and show myself and the Pod Mob and everybody some love, we'd greatly appreciate that. But, you know, I missed this clip. I've been feeling oozy lately. And Blackheart, if you see this, I know you will. We need to feel oozy again, you know? So. And yes. Apparently, Harley likes to bite a big, juicy booty just like I do. Giggity, giggity, giggity. So, for now, I will only say this.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
It has been fun talking about it this week. A great time by all. I love you. I thank you. 7 days? I don't think you're ready. You think you know. You new fans, you think you know. You got no fucking idea. Oh, do you have no idea? What? You woke up. Mercedes Monet. Your angel of death awaits. You've been warned. Next week on the program, it isn't going to be grind my gears. The electric chair is fired up. I'm pissed. And well, you're going to find out. The angel of death has come from Mercedes Monet. What am I going to say? Well, tune in to find out. So, till next time, this is the Wrestling Asylum saying enjoy Sunday football. Thank God my Buffalo Bills are off. Don't crack jokes. Shut up. Don't judge me. Them's fighting words. And always remember, Arby's and Taco Bell. For those of us who want a good colon cleansing without using Ozempic. Arby's. For that oh-so colon blow feeling like in National Lampoon's Van Wilder. And Taco Bell. For that daily dose of fiber that'll have you on the can almost all day at work. So, till next time, so long, everybody. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. See you next Sunday.